Hello, yes. It contributes in a very good manner because they can compete in their home soil, sa bayan mismo nila. Sa Pilipinas, bata pa sila, world event na. Diba, napakaswerte. And gusto natin malaman ng lahat ng mga kabataan dyan. We will do this again and again, not for us to just win goals, but for them to be given exposure.
Sir, how do you feel about the global attention the Philippines is getting because of this event?
Oh yes, futsal, world gymnastics, world surfing, all the world tournaments we can host. It's good news, diba? We showcase the beauty of the Philippines. We inspire the youth to really train well because they're wearing the Philippine flag. It's a beautiful story, diba? Ang sports ay isa sa mga economic drivers ng bansa natin. Sports and tourism. I've been saying this again and again. The biggest tourism events in the world are sports events. And look at all the athletes now, close to 800 athletes from close to 80 countries, 77 countries. I don't think we can complain na ang sports ay gastos lamang. Hindi po siya gastos. Investment po ang sports para sa bayan natin. Investment po ang sports para sa tourism sector natin. At we can really showcase the beauty of this country.
Chairman, after nung double gold ni Carlos Yulo nung sa Paris Olympics, sa tingin mo gano'n na naging malaking impact yun sa paghubog ng sports as a whole sa bansa?
Well, sabi ko, it took us almost 96 years to win our first gold in Tokyo, Hibilin. And then a few years later, we won 2 more. I don't think that's the last. We'll get more gold medals. Ang dami-daming mga bata dyan na nanalo tayo Asian Youth Games, na nanalo tayo dyan sa futsal. I think we will also play well. What is important, as I've said, is we give them an opportunity to showcase their talents here in the country. And number 2, for them to compete against the rest of the world here in our country. Ibang oportunidad yun, hindi matatawaran yun. Diba? Core memory ng bawat bata yun. Core memory ng bawat Pilipino. Yung batang gymnast, bata pa lang siya, nakikita niya, ganyan pala ang international event. Paglaki ko, ganyan rin ako. And hindi na mawawala yan. That is the investment we're doing. Yan ang result ng investment ng lahat ng ito.
Chairman, ayun nga po, natanong na rin po kami nung lahat, with our Filipino gymnasts din po coming in agad from Batang Town a few days after they won the gold din. Siguro, ano yung mga nakikita niyo pong pwede pang i-improve po sa competition to make sure maging world class ready rin po ating mga grassroots athletes din po in the event na may something similar happen.
Di ba that is a beautiful story? Ginawa natin yung Batang Pinoy as a grassroots program. A few weeks later, they're in the world stage. That is a beautiful story. Di ba? From grassroots to world, from gold to greatness. Di ba? Lumaban sa Jensen, ngayon nasa World Junior Gymnastics na. Diba? Ilan pa yan? If we can develop a lot more, kung sa susunod palaki yung delegasyon ng Pilipinas, then we will just continue winning, di ba? You just have to believe that we can do it. And if they see the support of government, if they see the support of the Philippine Olympic Committee, the Philippine Sports Commission, they'll say, okay, all out na. Remember, we gave a cash reward to the winners of the Asian Youth Games. And I said, this is not just for the kids, this is for the parents. Yung mga magulang na nag-invest sa sports ng mga anak nila. Parang ibinabalik lang natin lahat ng tulong na yun. And that is a very nice story. Yun ang Philippine sports, di ba nagtutulungan? And we collaborate to make sure that it's successful.
Chairman Tanong, of course, what is the challenge now for the Philippine Sports Commission? Knowing talagang we can host international events.
So the challenge is really to just continue hosting more international events, giving exposure to more athletes. In the next 2 weeks, we're leaving for Southeast Asian Games. We're sending the biggest delegation to the Southeast Asian Games. Ang sinasabi ng iba, bakit ang laki-laki, hindi naman lahat yan magme-medalya. But let us try to understand, step back and try to realize, hindi bang SEA Games yan ang pinakaunang international event na pwedeng laruan ng mga atleta natin? If we don't give them a chance there, kailan sila lalaban? Sa Asian Games, sa Olympics, hindi na sila mag-Asian Games. Hindi na sila mag-Olympics. Kaya ito, hindi lang gintong medalya ang bilangan dito. It is gano'n rin karami ang exposure na binibigay natin sa mga batang atleta natin. Sabi ko nga, imagine young gymnasts competing, no? Competing in the, yung mga gymnasts na competing in the balarang batang Pinoy now nandito na. It's a beautiful story.
Chairman, how about yung development ng women's natin? Especially, di ba, si Heidelin Diaz, and then yung sa FIFA World Cup, nakapasok sila. And now yung sa FIFA Futsal.
It's a volleyball.
Yes, sa World Volleyball.
18 under. Anong development ng mga
Like what
women's
things
sports?
about?
The last few Asian Games and Olympic Games, puro women nga ang nananalo. Di ba? Of course, except for the great Kaloy, no? Pero di ba, there was an Asian Games for golds for women. Meaning, we just have to continue developing all these women athletes. Sabi nga nyo, si golf, one day, soon, sooner than later, woman golfer din yan. And patas lang tayo sa lahat ng pwedeng i-develop, sa lahat ng magaling. Bigyan natin ng pagkakataon yan kasi kung wala tong mga ganitong hostings, we will never see them.
Sir, last na po, panawagan po or any encouragement sa lahat ng support lahat po yung mga sports event on every time.
Panawagan ko lang po is that we just have to understand, we just have to appreciate that this is an investment of the Philippine government through the Philippine Sports Commission. Sports is an investment. Hindi po siya gastos, hindi po siya sayang, hindi po siya dapat binabaliwala. Ito po ay isang national program. Maybe it can even be acknowledged as a national renewal program because we give them the discipline, we give them the desire, we give them the opportunity to dream big. Eh pag ganun ang panaginip ng bawat batang Pilipino, pwede yan ang susunod na gusto niyan, a better life for the family. Sabi ko nga, sa batang Pinoy, di ba? Para kay mama, para kay papa, para sa pamilya, para sa bayan. Kasi pag pinaligaya mo ang isang batang atleta, pag nanalo ng gintong medalya sa Olympics siya, ang kabaliktaran yan, kaligayahan ng 112 million Filipinos. That is a great story. And that is the core of the foundation of everything we do in the Philippine Sports Commission.
May iba naman ako, with regards na dun sa opening nga kanina, reopening ng Phil Sports Complex dyan po sa Pasig City. What is your thoughts nga pala kasi pumunta po si President Marcos at si First Lady. So, can you give us an overview dun sa mga redevelopments natin and madadagdagan pa yan in the coming days?
Yes, binuksan po natin yung 218 beds na dormitoryo. Sa December, madadagdagan pa yan, maybe another 200 beds. Pumunta kayo ron, talagang first class dormitory. Pumunta kayo ron, nandun na yung world class museum natin, and dining facilities. Pumunta kayo pagbukas ng futsal sa Friday, makikita nyo, Phil Sports ba ito? Bakit ang ganda-ganda? Bakit world class? Kaya pala natin eh. Kaya naman pala ng Pilipino. Kaya naman pala mabilis gawin. Kaya naman pala magandang gawin. And bakit ginagawa ng mabilis? Bakit ginagawa politika? Because we are showcasing not only the skill, the talent, athleticism of the Filipino, we're showcasing the country as a sports tourism destination.
Right.